Well, it looks like we've got some good news and some bad news. Um, I like to finish on a happy note, so let's start with the bad news. Looks like the bass player and lead singer for ZZ Top, named Dusty Hill, passed away yesterday at the age of 72. If you're a rock fan and you like classic rock and all that, I mean ZZ Top's been leading the way for years. They're right there with Neil Peart from Rush. I mean those guys, Van Halen. They're all the ones that just like you grew up with them, and when you hear those songs, it takes you to a good memory, sometime when you were a kid, when you were a teenager. So rest in peace, Mr. Hill. I mean, that was one badass. And the beard, the iconic beards. Come on, you can't tell me. Even if you're not a fan, that is just like most people even know who they are, even if they're not fans. So to Mr. Dusty Hill, rest in peace and God rest your soul, man. And hope you're rocking it in heaven. And on the good news, though, World Health Organization and the CDC are starting a new trial program to detect COVID, the coronavirus testing. So I know there was a lot of controversy about the false positives that were coming through. People didn't have a lot of faith in the COVID tests that were going on around. So the new trial is less invasive. It's not going to require a swab, which is good. It's kind of crazy, and I don't know why we didn't think of this before. They're actually training dogs to sniff it out in your. I mean, if dogs can detect people that are coming with onset of seizures and diabetic sugar lows, they can detect this. Right now, they're still working on it. And so far, they have found a few cases, and surprisingly, they have found that a lot of the COVID resides in your crotch and your butthole. So maybe we should go back to the drawing board, you think? Gotcha.